We're going live packing and shipping over the past 2 days. 24 items total. Not the best, but I'll take it. 12 items a day in the middle of summer slowdown. I'll take it. I'm just going to list more. That's how I'm going to fight it. Let me flip this camera over here. Get everyone involved. Can't leave people out, y'all. Can't leave people out. Yesterday was a really fun day. I went thrifting all day long, 9 to 5 basically. Oh, I got so much stuff. So the last 2 times I went thrifting all day long were both really good thrift days. So that makes me have some optimism about thrifting and sourcing. So if I run out of inventory, I feel like I can go often and be fine. Good morning, Nikki. Thanks for popping in. It's a little bit later than normal. I'm just going to tell you now, 8:30 is probably not going to happen for a little while. Maybe next week or the week after, whatever. We'll see. But 8:30, it'll probably be a little bit later. So you can always rewatch this. What's this? What's up, Ford? Oh, my gosh. Buried. What is wrong with you? Good morning, Lorena Teej. Good morning, Angelica. Thanks for popping in. Let's go ahead and get started with the orders. I hope you guys have had good sales. Again, my sales have been not awful, but not great. Again, 12 per day the last 2 days. Not real great, but it's all right. We're going to list a lot today. Yesterday was full of thrifting, so I didn't list anything. One Mercari order. Lululemon shorts sell well for me. Lululemon women's shorts sell well. The leggings do okay. I don't know about you guys. I never found these before. These are more casual, not even like workout. But they had this little, what would you call that? Like a hem up, a little cuff, a little short cuff at the bottom. These sold for $25. I bought them for $3.99. What do we have here, Speed Racer? We have me. We have Search on here. By the way, yesterday I did do a GoPro all day, so it's going to take me some time to put that together. But that should be fun. You can see what it's like to thrift from 9 to 5, and then also. I did a live thrift that was really fun. If you missed that, I'll post that on YouTube later today. Other than that, Lululemon shorts are a pickup for me. Women's shorts are definitely a pickup for $3.99. Again, I don't pick up every legging I see now, especially if they're an older one or pilling or whatever. I don't pick it up. I did do live thrift yesterday, Tej. I did. I know you're going to say, oh, no, I missed it. I know. You doing a thrift haul. Meg, I don't think so. I could. If you saw my picture on Instagram, my car's full. But what I'm going to do is put that YouTube video together and I show everything that I got yesterday in that video with my GoPro. I show every single item. So, and I can do that super quick. So I might just do that. But it's going to take me a little time to cut that stuff up. Okay, next item. All right, so that marks off Mercari. Only one item on Mercari. That's unfortunate because they don't take commission. Whatever. Depop, 2 items. Polo Ralph Lauren. I'm starting to buy some of these regular Polo Ralph Laurens that have been selling on Depop. I usually say don't pick these up, but if they're in okay condition, I think I'm going to start picking them up, selling them for $17.99 on Depop. Actually, it sold for $17 on Depop. I met the guy at $17. Found my first Tracksmith. Performance chino type shorts. Let's go, Amy. Tracksmith, the golden bunny means money. We love Tracksmith around here. That's for sure. What side of the poly bag do you put your shipping label on? Let me see. I guess I always put it on the side where the crease is. I don't think it might matter, but I've always done it. I don't even know. I guess I just put it on the side where the crease is. I guess it just helps it seal a little more, maybe. I don't know. It's just the way I do it. Boom, boom. But I don't know if that matters too much, but it might. I also went to garage sale this morning in my neighborhood. 2 of them. One of them wasn't good. The other one was okay. I got one thing, took a gamble on it. We'll see how it goes. So hit those garage sales. Don't watch me now. Go out and hit those garage sales. Come back later. All right. FootJoy over on Depop. I'm telling you, list your golf polo stuff over on Depop. For some reason, there are people over there that want it. So list it over there. Cross-list it over there using Autoposh or whatever. FootJoy, this is the Ocean Forest. I don't know if it sounds like a really fancy course. Ocean Forest. But it sold over on Depop for $18, so I'll take it. I do the opposite side. I'm better than you. Oh, gosh. I need to read who's commenting first. What side of the bag do I put labels on? Was sent by Forward Hat Brad. Depop is such a wild place. Yeah, Spencer, Wild West, like you. It is. I don't know why I feel like that's something in my throat. There you go. Barry, what are you going to do now? I'm going to keep changing on you. So, yeah, Depop is... This is what I'll say about Depop. Excuse me. Tons of low offers. Tons of people that accept offers that don't pay. But I'm not... It's really no big deal to me because it's my last case platform. Like, that's where I cross-list my last items when I have my credits. So, eBay is number one for me. Poshmark, Mercari. But, yeah, Depop's annoying for sure. So, struggle on pricing. Say some price a bit more to allow for offers or price low to sell faster. Becky, that's totally and I know you want a clear-cut answer, that's totally a business model decision for you. If you're just now following me, I am a very much undercut the market type of person. I like to sell my stuff quickly, even if it means I take, let's say I sell something for $40. I could have gotten $50, but it would have taken me a couple more months. I'm fine giving up that $10. Most of my items are $5.25. So, I still made that $25 on that item or $30 on that item. I'm fine giving up that 10. So I can put that 30 back to use. And by the time that shirt would sell in 2 months, that $30 would probably end up being $200 or more. So I like to undercut, but then again, you make your money when you buy your item. So you have price control. If you buy your item super cheap, then you have price control. If it's not selling for you, then you can lower the price and be at the bottom end of the market while still making a good profit. Talking trash on Depop again, just a little bit, not on it, about it. Puppy, we're here to see the puppy. Oh my gosh, that puppy, man. Our puppy came with diarrhea. It's just diarrhea, and oh man. So my wife took it to the vet, a stool sample to the vet this morning. Do you ever ship anything in regular envelope with a stamp? I don't, Natalie. I don't ever ship anything in a regular envelope with a stamp because the only thing I think I would do that with would be like a sports card, but then I don't want it creased or anything, so I don't. Sold F and F plush for $90 yesterday. Bought for $3. Let's go. FNAF. FNAF. That's not Build-A-Bear. I don't know FNAF, but that's still good. $3. FANF. I'll write that down. FNAF. Fancy Nancy or something? I don't know. Like a coin or card or anything small. No, I never have. It's not that you can't. I just never have. Do I do the bins as well, Matthew? I don't. I actually don't do the bins. I like the bins, but I don't. Five Nights at Freddy's. Yes, Five Nights at Freddy's. Yes, Bearded always picks up that stuff. Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, when I'm with them, he's always showing me those creepy dolls. Five Nights at Freddy's. My bad. Yeah, I don't do the bins. I have better luck. Like yesterday, I sourced all day long at thrift stores. Bang, 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 bang. All day long. Kept hitting them. I got way more than I would have at the bins. What up, Beer Brad? I know. Did you guys see that short? I actually redid it this morning. You bought a cow? Will Smith, Brad. Everything you teach us makes sense. Thank you. You're welcome, Emily. Hopefully it makes sense. Let's see. Gosh, Barry, you freaking get me all messed up. What's the best brand you sell? Oh my gosh. Well, somebody just named Tracksmith. So Tracksmith's a really good brand. What I would do, I don't know. My favorite brand, the brand I sell the most is definitely Polo Ralph Lauren. And you don't get tons of money. Some of it brings really, really good money. Some of it is just bread and butter. So yeah. Harbor Fine Shop. What's up? I got a bunch of what is it called? Friday Night Freddy, whatever it is, plush. I looked up them because I didn't know. They're creepy. Yeah, they're super creepy. So if you don't know, was it Five Nights at Freddy or something like that? They are creepy, like dolls with like haggard. They look like they have been through a meat grinder type of deal. Do I do any side hustles besides reselling? Heather, good question. Well, I would say my main job is eBay. And then cross-listing using Autoposher to Poshmark is a side hustle. Mercari is a side hustle. Depop's a side hustle. And then selling on Facebook Marketplace is a side hustle. I have Amazon set up that I could do that. And then I get a little bit of money from social media, but I'm sure you guys follow Kiwi. He said it the other day. It's very little compared to how much time you put in, but it could lead to more one day. But yeah, so not a whole lot. I do have investments, so that sort of thing. How many listings do I have? 1,400. Did you finish? No, I didn't finish the beers because I don't drink. I don't drink. It is nasty. Okay, those are all. Let's do Poshmark next before I get really confused and start putting Poshmark in regular bags. Remember, Poshmark put Poshmark in USPS free bags, right? We're about the free. So let's do the first thing, Travis Matthew shorts. You're going to hear me talk about a pair of Travis Matthew shorts that I sold brand new tags for $22.99. It's because that pair of shorts is saturated in the market. This is just a pair of gray used Travis Matthew shorts that I sold on Poshmark for $20. So used for $20. I just said the other day, I still will price these around $20. $20. New eBay store. Do you know when eBay coupon comes out? Yes, quarterly. So it should come out July 1st. So if you guys do, if you have an eBay store, number one, make sure you've already. I just wasted 11 cents. Number one, make sure that you use your coupon from Q2. Q3 starts July 1st. Q3 starts July 1st. You can use your coupon for shipping materials or whatever eBay it gives it to you for. Wrong bag. It's me, Deb. I know. Dang it. I wouldn't have been too cheap. Spend $49 on the beers just for the video. I wouldn't have been too cheap. I know. It has been slower than normal for you lately, or is it just me? Winnie, it's just back and forth. How do you get free bags to ship? I'll tell you, A-Falls. It's just been, it's hit or miss. Like the last 2 days were pretty slow for me, 12 items a piece. I like 1 to 2%. So I like 14 items to 28 items a day. That's what I want to sell a day. But I've had days that I have been selling that. So it's just hit or miss. Very common right now. It's summer slowdown. So it's not just you. June, July are the slowest months of the years for most people. My recommendation is run sales, get some old inventory out, use this time to clear out some old inventory, source for the fall, and then probably list some things that aren't just clothing, maybe some other items like hard goods. So where do you get free bags to ship? These are USPS bags. So if you ship on Poshmark, you can use any priority envelope like this padded flat rate or this envelope or even one of these shoe boxes, as long as it's on Poshmark. Those are free, all from USPS.com. I don't have a link for that. Just go to USPS.com. So that, hopefully, couldn't type that fast. Do you use eBay shipping supplies, polymailers for Poshmark? No. Poshmark, I use all their supplies, unless I use my own, which is a no-no. Okay, I picked these up for $1 at a garage sale. I think that's with my son on this one. These were $1. There's a big tote full of clothing. Polo Ralph Lauren. These are pleated. So if you ever see this right here, you guys probably already know that, but that means they're pleated instead of flat front. I don't know if they're in or out anymore, but they did sell for $23. So $1 into 23. I'm going to put these in one of these. So shipping on Poshmark, you can use these for free. Do it. Don't waste 11 cents. I've been getting a lot of Russes, but only come out with a handful of stuff. Am I doing something wrong? No, dude, that's normal. When I go to Ross, I only come out with a handful of stuff, usually, and they're one-offs. They're usually like one item of one kind, not a whole bunch of the same item. Yeah, I don't hit the lottery at Ross. Nope. Do not. Also, guys, look at online arbitrage, okay? Just look at it. Again, that's one area where I don't give like where I get my stuff from and everything, because if I did that, then everyone would be going and getting the stuff that I get. Sorry. But online arbitrage, look around for online arbitrage. Just get out there and look. Okay. Good morning. Good morning, Heather. Okay. Next item. We have this I bought a while ago. Fedeli made in Italy sweater. This is wool. It's not cashmere, but it's super thin. Be perfect over a button up or button down shirt. You want that collar button down. This sold for $22. We're going to put it in a poly mailer like this, actually. This Tyvek. How do you get more sales on eBay? You can run, okay, number one, if your sales are bad, you already know what my number one thing is going to be. I'm going to say, if your sales are not great, you might already have it, but you need to get auto posture 100% for two reasons. Cross listing. I just started cross listing this year. Instead of just 24 orders with eBay, I had an extra 5 on Poshmark, 1 on Mercari, and 2 on Depop. So almost an extra 10 orders because I've been cross listing on a different platforms. It takes literally 20 seconds to cross list an item onto one platform. And then also, Auto Posture will send out offers to you on eBay to buyers or people that are interested in your items. So it shares on Poshmark. It basically is a virtual assistant for you. So Auto Posture is how you get your sales up. I got Auto Posture a year ago in May, and that's what got my sales going last year. So yeah. And again, like always, if you're interested in Auto Posture, searchupfinds.com or on my link tree somewhere. There is a link there for $5 off, and you get 7-day free trial. So it's definitely worth it. I make my money over and over again with it. Auto Posture. So just go to surfsupfinds.com, just like my name, or my link tree, and you'll see the coupon for Auto Posture. But I'm telling you, I just sold on eBay since 2016 clothing, but I've sold on eBay since way before that. And I just started listing stuff on Mercari, Poshmark, and Depop, and it's paid for itself. It paid for itself overnight. Auto Posture. Do I fill out all the specifics on eBay and Poshmark? No, Meg, definitely not. You know me, super efficient. I only do what I need to do, the bare minimum of what I have to do. So on eBay, there's the required specifics. You have to do those, right? Or it won't let you list it. I do the required specifics. But if I have a polo or something, I will go down to the ones that aren't required and put solid or striped, or I'll put cotton blend or polyester blend, something like that. I got you, Jenny. I'll tell you what that is, online arbitrage. But that's what I do. I definitely do not. And on Poshmark, I don't do any of it. On Poshmark, all I do is cross list from eBay. Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop, I don't even know what those sites look like other than to ship out the order. I just cross list. Boom, cross list from my eBay on Auto Posture. That's what I do. And I just get sales. I've said that before, but they're always new eyes. Sucks almost everything out of eBay store to use my credit card. Sucks almost everything out in my eBay store to use my credit card. Speed Racer, what do you mean? Good morning, Ree. What's up, Ree? Okay, back over here. So online arbitrage is going to websites online, whatever it may be. Let's say, I don't even know, Walmart or whatever one you want to go to. And whenever they have clearances, you can buy stuff on clearance online and then resell it on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, whatever. For example, at the end of seasons or when they're bringing in a new line of clothing, they clearance out the old line of clothing. And a lot of times they'll send out those emails at midnight or like 8 a.m. They all have like a specific time. And if you're on it right at that time, you can get really good stuff. For example, this polo right here I got for $20. I've been selling them anywhere between $40 and $45. I bought $1,000 worth of them. So that's an example of online arbitrage. Is there a way to create a sale and have Auto Posture apply the sale to each of the platforms? No. Well, maybe. I don't think so. So on eBay, you have your store, and you can just do your sale on your eBay store. It won't go to the other platforms. But on Auto Posture, you can bulk edit the prices on all your stuff on the stores. Trying to catch up. How to get more sales? Do I take pictures of material tag? Only if the material tag is a blend or like a nice fabric, like a linen, silk, cashmere, wool, polyester. Like this Peter Millar at Summer Comfort, I don't take a picture of it. I know K-Way always says take a picture of it, and that's totally cool for whoever. I only do it on some of my items. For example, this is a Polo Ralph Lauren Performance. So since it's a performance, it's got a blend in it. So in these, I took a picture of the blend. So this is 91% nylon, 91% nylon. And then the rest elastin. So yeah, I take as little pictures as possible. You can go to my eBay store and look at solds. Again, it's on surfsupfinds.com, and you can look at my sold listings, so you can look through my pictures and see what it looks like. So you're welcome. What's the difference between automation and cross-listing on Autoposher? Okay, so automation, I can show you real quick. Everyone's in here. We can hop over. We got time. We only have 2 more Poshmark and some eBay. I do look like the Fresh Prince. You're right. Okay, so we're over here saying hi to everybody. Hi, everybody. We'll go to Autoposher. Actually, I have a video on YouTube if you guys want to check it out. I have a video on YouTube. It's super, super short, too. Okay, so here's the Autoposher. So the automation system is right here. This is your automation system, your dashboard. So all you do is hook up your accounts, your eBay, your Mercari, your Depop, your Poshmark. And what it does is it shares, it reciprocates the follows. Right now on Poshmark, I'm not sending out any offers. But on eBay, it's already sent out 10 offers to people today. And it's delisted and relisted 28 items. That means eBay thinks I listed 28 brand new items today. Mercari, I don't have offers sent out right now. Relist right there. Actually, I do want Mercari to have offers. Yeah, Mercari, I want 10% offers. And then you can go to advanced settings, and I want those at 7 days. So my offers don't start until 7 days after the item's listed to give it a chance to sell. And then I also want those offers to be within $20 and let's just say $1,000. Sorry. So you can even get more detailed. So Mercari, my offers are going to send out to 10% to anyone who's interested in my item. And then not after 7 days. So 7 days, he'll give my item a chance to get a natural sale without an offer. And then I want to include $20 to $1,000 because all my items under 20 are really, really low ROI on those. And I don't want to send offers out on those. So saved. So those are saved. Depop offers I don't have sent out. And relist, I am going to do relists over there. I had to resync it. So yeah. That's your dashboard. This is your automation. This is your virtual assistant. Now your inventory over here, that's going to be your cross lister. You don't have to do both, but this is your cross lister. See how I have everything cross listed? So here's an Ariat short sleeve men's shirt. I want to cross list the Poshmark. I just hit cross list the Poshmark, and it's done. And if I want to list the next item, that same item over to Mercari, I do it there and Depop there. So obviously I have some items I still need to cross list. But yeah, that's it. Hopefully that helped out for you guys. We'll get back over here. Flip camera. And that's it. And then we'll get back to packing. So that's what that looks like. Good morning from Cali. What's up, Vernon? Always miss you from Cali. Hey, look, we got on late today. Good morning from Holy Pendleton Jacket. Oh, good morning. Holy Pendleton Jacket. Yeah, right? Pendleton. Let's go. I love that thing. I love that thing. All right. I'm sorry if I missed your comment. Why no offers on Poshmark? I don't have Poshmark offer sent out because Poshmark takes 20% of my item. So I don't have any offers sent out on Poshmark. eBay takes 13%. I have a 5% offer sent out on eBay. Mercari doesn't take any. That's why I want to do an offer on there. And Depop doesn't take 20% either. So I could do offers on there too. But yeah, with me pricing, like I said earlier, me pricing everything so low, I don't have offers on Poshmark. But I still sold. I sold more on Poshmark than Mercari and Depop. So it's still okay. What's up, Cam? Cam on YouTube. I follow Cam on Facebook. Probably YouTube too. But what's up, Cam? Thinking of adding Depop, pros and cons, tips. Becky, I think there's no con in adding, there are no cons in adding Depop, Mercari, and Poshmark. I think there are only pros. So if you have Auto Posture, and I'm telling you from experience because I just did it, if you have Auto Posture and you or a cross lister of whatever kind, go ahead and create a store on Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop and cross list over there. What happens? You'll have some sales. That's it. There's no cons about it. It doesn't cost you any money. Auto Posture is what I use. So some people ask what I use. It's Auto Posture. Again, if you go to surfsupfinds.com, I have a coupon. YouTube, I also have a video that gets more in depth. You can watch that on my YouTube channel if you don't follow me there. But yes, go ahead, get Depop, Mercari, Poshmark, set those stores up. There's no cons. There's annoying parts of it. You'll get offers and whatever. It's different than eBay. People will accept an offer and then never pay, stuff like that. But who cares? You're making sales. How much for the varsity jacket in the background? I'm not selling that. Not selling this. You guys know I can't sell that. I can, but not right now. And why can't you use free USPS on eBay? On eBay, you can't use USPS for free. You have to pay for that. So on eBay, if you use a padded flat rate envelope, you have to pay for the padded flat rate envelope label. Poshmark, they just have a deal with the post office or whatever that you can use any priority mail. That's just on Poshmark. Do you recommend Auto Posture over Prime Lister? For sure. So the delist or the automatic sales detection. So if one item sells on Poshmark, Mercari, or Depop, it will detect that and automatically delist it from all the other platforms. I talk about that. Oh, go watch that YouTube video that I put out. It will explain it. It's really, I made it really, really quick. It's not super long, and it details all those things. So happy Thursday, Celeste. What's up? If I'm just starting with Auto Posture, which is most valuable? Delist, relist, or cross-list posting? Stephanie, it depends how many items you have. I would say both. If you want more sales, both. And also, I know you have to pay for it out of pocket right away, but at the end of the year, it's 100% write-off. So at the end of the year, your eBay store and Auto Posture, anything you use for your business is 100% write-off. Here's that online arbitrage K-Shoes. I bought these for around $20 a piece. Sold this one for $40. Usually these go for more, but I took an offer because I have so many of them. And this sold over on Poshmark for $40. Loving Auto Posture. There you go. Becky's saying loving Auto Posture. I'm telling you, you wouldn't regret it, especially if you're listing a whole bunch of stuff over on eBay or wherever. Definitely both if you have more than 100 listings. Agreed. Celeste agrees. Definitely both. There's no way I would just have one. I had just the one, but Auto Posture didn't have a cross lister. And I was going to go with a couple other ones that reached out to me. And Auto Posture had way more, so I just waited I knew what she was going to come out with. I just waited for her. Because you know me, time is money. And to delist things from other websites, that takes time. And just to have Auto Posture do that automatically is big. Might please ask what you use for eBay then to ship. Sure, we're going to do eBay shipping here next. We have 22 items to ship. So here is, and may you please ask, come on, that's too nice of you to even say something like that. Do you cross-list all items on all platforms? Yep, Becky, I'm starting to do that. I didn't at first. I was just going to do on Depop my vintage clothing. And then my friend Dylan was like, I'm selling Peter Millar like crazy on Depop. So I started listening, and my Peter Millar started doing crazy. So on Depop, I sold a FootJoy. So might as well, if you had the listing credits, cross-list over to everything. Is Auto Posture cloud-based? Yeah, I think. Yeah, or database. Yeah, I'll explain it to you in a second. Here's a Bad Birdie. I have more on eBay. I sold these on eBay. Bad Birdie. This sold for $33. I bought this for $11 on retail arbitrage. I almost used this. So what you do with Auto Posture is you sign up, and then you can use Google Drive, but I just went in, put in your credentials for eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop, and then you sync all my eBay listings in there. I list everything on eBay, which I recommend, because then you don't have to add anything else when you cross list. It syncs in all your eBay listings, and then you just cross list from there. So easy. We know eBay is number one, but do you like Mercari, Depop, or Poshmark best? Poshmark's the number two for me as far as sales. Obviously, I really like Mercari because they don't take a cut, but Poshmark has been number two for sales. So eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, then Depop in that order for me. I started using Autoposture with your coupon. Thanks. Hey, thanks, Vernon. The coupon, obviously, I get a little kickback for that, so that's good. And you get $5 off, so it's good. Raise your hand if you have a Samsung fridge and dislike it. Buried, you're finally back. I will answer your question. I had a Samsung fridge, and it was awful. It got replaced. Ice builds up just like yours, and you have to – it's awful. They should be sued for that. Okay, let's get over to eBay. eBay. You asked what I ship off with eBay. So I use these poly mailers. You can use any poly mailer you want. Again, on surfsupfinds.com, I have an Amazon link that shows everything I use. I always am going to say this. I don't sell anything. So you can go over there. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I just have a link of everything I use over on Amazon. This is what I use for most of my items, unless I say otherwise. So let's go through it. This is a white Peter Millar. And it has Wawasee on it, which is a lake in Indiana. And it sold for $21.99 on eBay. $21.99 on eBay. Buyer pays shipping for me too. On every single platform, buyer pays shipping. I don't pay shipping on anything. Autoposture prices and monthly programs are so confusing. I can go through that. I can go through that too with you. It's not too bad. I can explain that really, really quick for you. If you want me to. If you want me to explain the pricing, give me a thumbs up. Or otherwise, I can do that at the very end. Do you have an LLC for your business? I'm considering doing this. I don't, Jasmine. I don't have an LLC. Nope, I don't. But usually my sales are less than 20K. Yeah, I've had sales on eBay have been over 20,000 for me since 2011. So I've had to do 1099 forms and all that sort of stuff since 2011. And I don't have an LLC. My CPA has never said that I have to have one of those. Enjoy your info. Thanks. You're welcome. Then how do you write off? It's a write-off. Get a good CPA and they will help you out. It's all part of the business. Do you use auto offers on eBay instead of running sales? Becky, I do both. So what I don't do is promote my items, but I do run sales on occasion. Like if I'm trying to clear out a certain item or a certain type of item like polo shirts, and then I just do my auto posture offer. So I don't do any promotions on eBay really anymore. Okay, next item. This sold once. I actually bought this off K-Ways Whatnot. This is a Buck Mason. People were sleeping on this. It sold once. Someone returned it, and I am shipping out again. It was like this when I shipped it, so I just listed it new without tags. It didn't fit them right. Again, they paid for shipping there and back, so I'm not out any money. Sold for $18.99 over on eBay. What's up, DC Flips? Never buy Samsung appliances. Sincerely, appliances repair man's wife. Oh, okay. Appliance repair man's wife says, don't buy Samsung. Yeah, I think all appliance makers make stuff. I think everyone can agree they make stuff much cheaper nowadays, so you have to buy more of them every 5 years or something. While the fridges from like the 70s and 60s are still working. I want to be able to keep inventory and cross list. What do I choose? I want to be able to keep inventory and cross list. Keep inventory and cross. What do you mean by keep inventory and cross listed? VMB. What do you mean by keep? You're welcome, Jason. What do you mean by that? Pricing and how to figure shipping without a scale. Fran, so how do I do pricing and shipping without a scale? I've been selling clothing since 2016, so I just know how much stuff weighs, but I recommend you getting a scale if you're just starting out. I do buyer pay shipping, a calculated shipping. So what I would do is you put in the measurements of the package. For example, these I always put like 8x8x2 or 6x6x2, and then a pair of shorts. These are like 11 ounces ish. So I usually put like 11 ounces in it on it. But you can get a scale. You weigh it. Let's say it weighs 11 ounces, and this is 6x6x2. You input that in your listing on eBay, and after time, you'll be like, oh, I've listed one of those polos before. I know exactly how much those weigh. I know exactly how much those will be in measurements, so I don't need to go weigh that again. And they'll be like, oh, Levi's jeans. I've done that a whole bunch of times too. And after time, you'll be able to not have to use one, maybe, but I don't use a scale. But I recommend you getting one. LLC is good for no tax on purchases, right? Yeah, LLC is good for no tax on purchases. But I don't do that. My Goodwills, I just buy it and pay taxes on it. It's cool. Keep a list of inventory as I purchased it. Okay, so you can get a spreadsheet. I know a lot of people use Jason Hayes spreadsheet. I don't use it, but Jason Hayes spreadsheet is what a lot of people use, and people in the comments will probably tell you that. By the way, how much are those short sleeves? G&E seems to be G&E seems to be the best appliance. Probably, maybe. I forget what we have now, but our fridge works. By the way, how much are those shorts? These shorts right here, I'll tell you. Next item that sold were these shorts. These were new with tags. Bought them at Goodwill for $3.99. These are just some Nike regular shorts, but they are a 3XL. These things sold within just a few days, not even within a week, like 3 days, which is within a week, but within 3 days, $25. I paid $3.99 for these. These will go out in one of these envelopes right here, and that's that. Los Angeles sale. Hola, hola. What's up? Do you pick up FootJoy polos, Jackson? That's one of the polos I'm very, very strict about picking up anymore. I don't pick up a whole bunch. The only FootJoys I pick up for the most part are if they have a Titleist patch on the sleeve, an FJ on the collar, or really crazy all over print. Those are the only FootJoys I pick up. Like these straight FootJoys I don't pick up. I have a bin over here, and they just don't sell. Like the solid FootJoys, they just don't sell very well for me. Unless you get a really crazy size. You're welcome, friend. Ask any questions. Don't need an LLC for reseller tax exemptions. There you go. You don't need an LLC for reseller tax exemptions. Coming from Buried, he's a smart guy. I mean, as much as I talk smack about that guy, he is a smart, witty guy, and I gotta love him. This is a Lululemon polo shirt. Definitely something I would wear, but I have these. You don't see me wearing them often, so I sold it $23.74. So that was a perfect example of an auto posture sale. I don't list anything for $23.74, so that's how I know Auto Posture sent out an offer while I was sleeping and someone accepted it. So that was totally an Auto Posture sale. And that's what polos are now for Lululemon for me, right around $25. 2XL for Joy. 2XL for Joy will sell for $20. What is that? JH spreadsheet has an expense tab. There you go. Jason Hayes spreadsheet has an expense tab. It's a great spreadsheet. Angel with the Bow said it. So a lot of people use it. I should talk to him and put it in my. I might do that today. Put it in on my website as a link because people ask for that stuff. At least in Michigan, but I don't know if anyone else was worth it. I love Buried how you said overseas with the bags, with the one-use bags. You should have said Chicago in there too because they charge you. He's a good guy. Thank you. You're welcome. I will watch later today. What are some men's brands? What's up, Gladys? What are some men's brands that do well for you? Oh, man, everything I'm talking about. Nice surfs up on it. Nice surfs up on. Oh, nice surfs. Nice that I'm on. Thanks. Well, appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, next item, a Bad Birdie. Again, new with tags. This is online or retail arbitrage, $11 into $32.99. Barry knows all about these. My box is dwindling, guys. It's dwindling, and I like it. I know that doesn't look like it's dwindling, but that thing was overflowing. So selling these are great. Get these all out so I can buy a whole bunch of more online arbitrage and retail arbitrage stuff with that money. What are some men's brands that do well for me? Bad Birdie for polos, Lululemon for polos, two things I just shipped, Grayson, G4, all golf brands, Roebuck, all golf brands do really well. usually priced at round numbers instead of $16.99. So I price everything at $99. I price it at $99 on eBay. I do that because it also helps me know if it's an auto posture sale, even though I could go into auto posture and find out. That takes extra time. But I do everything at 99 cents. Now, when you cross list, Depop, Poshmark, and Mercari rounds it up to the whole number. So it always, like, my items sell for 23, 20, 22, 38, 33, 25, 17, 18. Those are my sales today over there. My tax lady loved it. The Miles IQ tracker. Oh, yeah, there you go. Miles IQ if you're doing your miles on your car. Because those are right off too. Travis Matthew Shorts, I talked earlier about the used ones I sold for $20, but these were way overproduced. The market is saturated. These sold for $22.99 new with tags. So there's always a little asterisk by everything, right? But you too. Oh, I was talking about Buried. What did you say? He's a good guy. Thank you. Oh, me? Buried, he is a good guy. I mean, he's in the Air Force, so anyone in the military I have respect for. There's a study that 99 cents catches buyers' attention. I believe that. I mean, if you look at any store, right, or any car, anything, a house, 199,000. It's never 200,000. You go to a store, things are $499, $399. It just, if like me even, I go to my stores, they price some polo shirts at $5.99 for some reason in the richer part of where I live. And when it says $5.99, I'm like, I don't know if I want to spend $5.99 on that polo. And I'm like, wait a minute, that will sell for $22. I spend $4.99. I can afford $1 more. It's just that 5 in front of it. I swear to God, that happens to me. A hat. Again, these hats, I'm glad I dropped the price because they weren't selling. This one's for you, Barry D, $10 for this. Paid $5 for it. Retail arbitrage. I don't have any small boxes, so I'm going to have to use an 8x8x8. And I use this packing paper. Boop. Again, it's on my Amazon list too. He doesn't even pay attention to my comments. I'm going to have to give K-Way more business than him. What? First of all, don't even bring K-Way's name into my live, number one. Number two, go give him business. I know you said joking. There's no business to give on here. There's no business to give. But what did you say? What did you say? How much were those shorts? What shorts? Probably not your wheelhouse, but I wish, actually it is my, but should I list Star Wars Legos, Big X-Wing Starfighter assembled or disassembled? That's a good question. What I would do is look on eBay and see what the most expensive ones are going for. If they're assembled, I would probably say assembled. The picture looks better, and then you can say all the pieces are here or not. Any offer overseas is always full number. I don't think it matters. Yeah, it doesn't matter. How do I check and see an item is selling on eBay? How do I check to see what item is selling on eBay? You mean on Auto Posture? Is that what you're talking about? You have beautiful teeth. Thank you. Maybe it's because I don't drink coffee. I honestly think it's because I don't drink coffee. And they say that Monster really brightens your teeth. Yeah, just kidding. You guys are all going to kill it. Ree, I love you. If you guys know me by now, I joke and I don't take anything to heart. I don't get offended by really anything. So I never in snarky, like, you don't see me doing any of that. I don't care. Life's too short. All right. Next item was a pair of Alden shoes I sold for $100. So excited. 30 minutes later, they asked to cancel the order. So that sucked. Do you delete and relist every 90 days? No, Smitty. I use Auto Posture. So Auto Posture automatically delist and relist your items every about 28 days. And eBay thinks you're constantly relisting items. It does it on actually all my platforms, Poshmark, Mercari, Depop, and eBay. So I don't have to do any of that on my own. Queen of Vinyl, what's up? The Queen of Vinyl always gets me. I'm doing well. Doing pretty well. Got to take pictures. Then go out in the yard. We have a little pin tomorrow the gate people come, whatever. We had an invisible fence. You guys might hate that or not, but we got one. And they're going to come train. But right now we have a little pin. So I've got go out in the yard, and my workday will be listing out in the yard. Not bad, says Bearded Thrifter. These I listed yesterday morning while I was waiting outside of a Goodwill. These are blade collar tennis polo shirts. I listed both of them. They both sold yesterday while I was thrifting. So I listed them before. So both of them sold for $45.98. So you can tell what I had. I had those for 99 cents each. But you can tell at their tennis that they had that little tennis court at the top. So if you see that little tennis court at the top, that means they're tennis. I'm having a Monster right now too. Let's go, Tams. I wish I was sponsored by Monster. They don't want to. You know what? It's like, hey, reselling takes a lot of energy. If you want that energy, you need to drink Monster. Drink a Monster a day. Keeps the doctor away. Keeps the dentist away. Pacers items don't sell well on eBay. I guess it depends what Pacer item. Someone sold a Pacers jersey for like $800 on eBay. That was in our chat. So I'm going to throw these in here. They're going to go out, hopefully, to this person, Deng Zong King Huang. That's who they're going out to. I tried my best. I agree, but I'm caffeine free. Yes, I have to have some caffeine. Coke Zero with no caffeine is probably my favorite caffeine-free drink. Unless like diet root beer. That's good too. That was me. That was you. Oh, was that you, Amy? Was that you that had that jersey? Was that you? I quit energy, but the only good ones are Red Bull and Rip. You would like Rip because they're 99 cents, you cheap bastard. All right. This one is a True Spec. Do not buy this brand unless you get it cheap. This is a Wannabe 511. This is the last pair I have. There were a whole bunch of them. I just bought all of them. They're ripstop. They look a lot like 511, but they're not. These sold for $19.35, aka Auto Posture sale. So someone took a best offer. Thank you, Auto Posture, for sending an offer out on these because I don't want any more of these around. And these are actually going out in these are going out priority. So that's how old these are. It's okay. You have to read down into the ingredients to find the caffeine. That's right. Gosh, why are all these people trying to come in here? They also used to have them overseas by the pallets for free until they lost their contract with the dealer. That's sad. Alani Blue and Red Slush are my favorites. Alani are good. My wife liked them. She liked Alani. She doesn't really drink energy drinks. She just likes Diet Coke and water. But Alani is good. You said cheap bastard. I mean, I'm talking about Buried. Trust me, you think I'd be talking about Bearded or Wayne. Either one of them. I mean, we're all kind of cheap, right? We're resellers. We like to buy stuff cheap. Next item that sold was another retail arbitrage. This is I'd Be Cool. I'd still buy this for $5 if I found it at a thrift store. I'd Be Cool. This sold for $44.99. You guys, if you guys have been watching me, you've seen I've been selling these like crazy. This is helping me get through the summer slowdown. $22.99 into $44.99 on eBay. Love the Bubble R. Is that Buble? Buble brand. What's up, Southern Treasures? You're going live today, right, Southern? We miss your lives. I drink Peak Blend coffee now. I also have a heart murmur, which is why I quit energy drinks. Yes, I know people who have heart murmur should not drink caffeinated beverages, period. So why are you drinking coffee? I have a pair of 4XL Pacer on-court sweats, new with tags. They are huge, like 6'10". People old wear them. Pay $3 for them. Retail ARB. Haven't listed them yet. You should do fine with those. What's the brand? Court sweats. What's the brand on those? Rocks. That's going to depend. That's going to depend on how much they go for. I see you playing with the 3-inch again. No. I only play with 8-inch. But yes, 3-inch. 3-inch is me. It's got to be on it. Okay. Mine's out of the gutter. Another Auto Posture sale. So if you're still in here, you're talking about Auto Posture earlier. I just keep talking about auto posture sale. This sold for $31.34. Someone took an offer on this. I paid $11 for it. Bad birdie. Reebok. Okay, those are good then. Reebok. You should IG me a picture, Rodzilla. IG me a picture. Those should do fine. Is it time to start jean sales yet? Mindy, jeans sell year round, I would say. So you guys know I still put those in a bin. I don't do those right now. I do those in the fall and fall and winter. But if I were to list more items right now, if I were all out of inventory, jeans would be my go-to right now over long sleeves and sweaters and stuff like that. Jeans sell year round. That would be my go-to. But I list shorts and polos over that. I'm about down, except for yesterday was a really good day of thrifting, so I got a lot more inventory. Buyer hasn't paid for those yet. Okay. Next item, I bought these for $6 at a garage sale. Rock Revival women's jeans. They're pretty small at a size 25, but for $6, I picked them up. Sold them for $23.74. Again, another auto posture sale. How does Ralph Lauren do for you? It's my favorite brand. Favorite brand. If you price it right, get the right things, it sells pretty quick. Pretty quick. When you start listing your fall and winter, this year I'm going to do it 2 weeks earlier than normal. Usually I do maybe even 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. I don't know. So I started doing seasonal selling about 4 years ago. And I started doing September 1st is when I completely stopped doing spring and summer. Even though it's hot out, I completely stopped September 1st, started doing flannels and jeans and then winter stuff the whole way through until March 1st. The March 1st is when I started listing spring and summer. September 1st, March 1st. This year, I started spring and summer on President's Day weekend. So February like 17th-ish. And then I'm going to probably start doing winter and fall stuff in the middle of August. Because I want all that stuff ready for when that first cold snap hits. A lot of my stuff's listed. So these sold. These are going out in a padded flat rate envelope. I do all my jeans at padded flat rate. And hopefully those are good. Hopefully those are good. Now just find Lulu camo shorts. I have some Lulu camo shorts, Benjamin. I do have some. I'm selling jackets. I'm going to start listing winter soon. Yes, I'm selling jacket. What did I sell the other day, Angel? That I sold that Harris tweed blazer. It's such a heavy fall blazer jacket, but it's sold. So yeah, that stuff still sells. I have all my flannels, all my jackets are still listed right now, but I don't sell many of them right now. I'm mostly selling everything that I'm showing you here, winter and summer. So that's kind of why I do it. How old did you start reselling? I have a son watching your live so he can learn. He's almost 16. Lori, that's about when I started. I started in 2001 reselling on eBay. So, but again, it's because I had my dad who did estate sales and he was always a reseller of some sort. He got me started on that mindset. And I started in middle school reselling candy at school. So I always had that hustle mindset. And then once eBay came about, and I'm like, there's money to be made and I know how to use the internet, I started then. So 2001, I would have been 14 or 15, something like that. I probably had to use my parents' like stuff. I don't know. That was way back. You do like money orders and stuff back then. I got hosed a couple times. Compared to Lululemon, let's go. Did you take down your other season stuff that hasn't sold? No. So everything's always listed. I never take any inventory down to answer your question. Oh, get out of here. Okay. And also thanks for, I saw some people following. You guys can follow. I'm also on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok all right now. And you can always watch these later. Ooh, this is not good. I'm going to have to refund this guy. Okay, so I just got these. These are brand new with tags. These were returned. I wonder if I have another pair. Oh, I do. I do have another pair. Please be the same size. Extra large. Extra large. Yes. Okay. So I'll delist these, or I'll actually make it. So these have a flaw. See how that button is snapped, but there's a hole? So that button came through right there on these Patagonia new with tags. This is what it should look like. So that's great news. I can still send this guy his thing. Don't have to cancel the order, make him upset. These I bought for, I think, $13 or $12, something like that, at Retail Arbitrage, and they sold for $29.99 on eBay. I recently sold a Big Lebowski Pendleton sweater for $185. What is a Big Lebowski Pendleton sweater sell, or where do you find it? How do you know what that is? I found a Big Lebowski bowling shirt. It was awesome. It sold for decent money. I sell boots year-round, especially Western. Oh, yeah. Western boots definitely sell year-round. Okay. Now I'm coming over here to you guys over on Facebook and YouTube. Read your guys' comments. Those do not go in there. What am I doing? What am I doing? These go ground. These go ground. What are the main metrics you look at when doing retail arbitrage, Southern? That's a good question. What's up, Kayla? Kayla, the book nerd's in the house. The better part of K-Way Shop. Did you guys even know K-Way Shop had a wife in K-Way Shop? You guys, everyone thinks it's K-Way. It's not. It's Kayla before the Wayne. All right. By the way, all those Judy Blues, you know you made everyone jealous yesterday. Hey, friend, what's up, Audra? It's okay. How many sales? Sales were down 12 over the past 2 days. 12 one day, 12 the next. No? Yeah, 24 sales over the past 2 days. So that's where I'm at. Old school is not even funny, I know. It's finally nice here. Maybe I'll go run a lap or something. Yeah, right. I know. Getting outside is rough. Exercising is rough. It's all about building habits. Smitty, what other accounting tasks do you do regularly other than keeping receipts, using spreadsheets, whatever? Just thrifting or storing receipts. I would also, I put everything on a business card, so I have everything I spend. So if I'm out thrifting like yesterday and get a quick lunch while I'm thrifting, I use that as, that's part of a write-off. If you happen to drive, you do need to do your miles. If you happen to drive like 2 hours away to a city and back, you need to make sure you're calculating all those miles. I just changed my pictures on Untuckits in my store. I changed my main picture to Untuckits to label. I then never see them sell for me at $19, $20. They never sell for me at $19, $22 a shirt. Actually, Speed Racer, good point. I've been starting to skip on Untuckit. Untuckits have been really slowing down for me. I've been mostly picking up just the ones that are performance. So they have like a spandex, a nylon, polyester blend, or they're a flannel, or linen. But yeah, regular cotton ones just, they're not doing real well. I might not be getting those anymore. I see you have a store on eBay. How do you get a store? Do you need a certain amount of sales to get an eBay store? So, Jazz, what I would do is, Pina, I would just go to Google and say, when should I get an eBay store? And it will tell you exactly what you should need. That's what I would do. Daddy did teach me well. You're right, Ree. My biggest scores of the year were 3 ping golf clubs sold for $600, paid $27 all in. Sold a 9-inch nails t-shirt for $400, paid $0. I'm trying my best, trying to beat my records. Let's go, Josh. Was that 9-inch t-shirt the one with the nails that were like, there might be 9 of them that are all 9 inches. That shirt sells for so much money. And then ping, golf clubs are so good. Yes, building better habits. What's up, Cam? I use an app that tracks all my miles. Yep. Mile IQ is one that you guys can use. Just sign up for Auto Posture because of your YouTube video. Amazing how many things I didn't have cross-listed or already sold on other platforms. This is going to be a lifesaver. Thank you. Sandra, thank you. And I'm telling you, like, people have been messaging me often, and I almost want to say, I bet you $100. Like, come back to me. I've been saying, use it. Use the $5 off, use the free trial, and after a month, if you're not making more sales and making money, come back to me and tell me you're not. Or tell me you are. Come back to me. That's what I want to do. B-Rad, how's the puppy? Pooping everywhere. It's got diarrhea. That's what's up. It's good. She's a cutie. She's just naughty as hell. Puppies are just naughty. The K to the way. The better half. That's what I'm saying. What happened with Judy Blues? Teacher. Kayla found them. I guarantee it because Wayne doesn't go through women's section. If you don't follow Wayne or Kayla on TikTok, you're on TikTok, K-Way Shop or Kay the Book Nerd, she's in here. They found I don't know. It seemed like at least 100 pairs of Judy Blues. It was like 15, but going through the rack, like one after another, like $5 a piece. Just huge Judy Blue hit. It was awesome. Tips on taking pictures of items to sell. There are a lot of different ways people do it. Whatever works for you. Whatever lighting. Oh, gosh. I'm telling you, bad. She comes in here and she eats my stuff. Do you guys see her down there? Come here. Willow, come here. So naughty. So naughty. All right, there's the puppers. There's the puppers. Poor Willow. I know. I know Nantucket sitting for months now. Yeah, Nantuckets don't sell. Tips on taking pictures. I do mine. Listen, you can do it in a light box, which the pictures turn out really good with the UV light like K-Way does. His pictures look better than mine, in my opinion. Or you can do it on a ground. You just have to have that eye for a good picture. Make sure the lighting's decent. I would just say look at K-Way's shop, look at his eBay store, and look at my eBay store. You can see different pictures on there. You can see what pictures we take. See, look at this. The nipping. Ouch. The vet said say like ouch or Don't say the N word, no. So yeah. So there she is. She is naughty. But she's cute. Say, I'm naughty. Ouch. All right, you can take her. She's still going to be back there being bad. What kind of pup is that? It is a soft Wheaten Terrier. Soft Wheaten Terrier. Is your auto posture send out offer every day? My auto posture don't send out offers to Mercari and Depop. What am I doing wrong? Eastern Rose. Earlier in this, let's all watch Shelby. Look at that. It's like a grab That's machine. Someone's package.
It's like a grab machine.
Jeez, get that dog out of here. Gosh. Aviator Nation shorts, those are awesome. Guys, I'm all over the place. We have a lot of questions I want to answer. Okay, so sending out offers on auto posture. Earlier in this video, I did that, but I will do that at the end. So I'll go back on auto posture. So we'll go back on auto posture after all this, and I'll show you what the offers look like. I found another one of these yesterday. And obviously I'm like, picking it up because I just sold one. Just sold this yesterday and found another one. This is a seersucker type of material. Polo Ralph Lauren. It's got that seersucker like material, even though it's not that traditional seersucker blue and white. But it sold on eBay for $18.99. $5 into $18.99. But yes, Aviator Nation is so good, Angelica. I wish I could find. I've only found it 2 times at the same time. 2 pairs of jeans. I've never found Aviator Nation other than that. And that was probably 2 years ago. If I start the Miles app, can you backlog? Yeah, you can backlog for the whole year. If you know your miles, you can definitely backlog. So what you could do is if you know your thrifting route. Like, okay, that thrifting route is 35 miles. You can go back and say, okay, I thrifted on these days and add that in. Totally, 100%. That's what I used to do with teaching when I used to travel between buildings. I would backlog it. Jose, thank you. Picked up new with tags Ashworth weatherproof vest for $3. Good pickup. You're not going to lose money on that. I usually don't pick up Ashworth, but there are sometimes that I pick up brands like that, Walter Hagen, Jack Nicklaus, if they're really crazy golf or whatever, and I can sell it for $20 new with tags, I'll still get it. So maybe. Little kiss from welcome. You're welcome, buyers. Yeah. That one, she doesn't shed, so they're not going to get any fur with it. That's a good thing. Okay, next item. We only have 2 more, and then I'll go over to auto posture on YouTube and show you. I just put out a little thing. I've been putting out so if you go on my Instagram and follow me over there, I put on a sale daily. I tell you how much I paid, what it sold for, what my profit is, and then I do a video after it. If you swipe to the end, I tell you a little bit about the item, why I picked it up, why it sold. So I bought this for right around $20, I think $18, something like that, and it sold for $44.99. Again, this is going to have to go out in one of these a little bit bigger boxes than I normally do. What's up, Flippin' Nurse? I got Rock Revival for $10. at a yard sale. Let's go. Rock Revival for $10. That is good, especially if they're men's too. Women's too, it doesn't matter. The hat. The hat. If I start adding a little pure pumpkin puree to their food will help with pup's tummy. Yes, Aaron. So it had something that started with a C when it came to us. It had medicine, but my wife took her to the vet this morning. Took a stool sample to the vet this morning, and they're going to get back to us to give us whatever. She's gone. I'm sorry I didn't see the highs to everybody. What's up, AZ? Arizona in the house? So putting this hat in this bag like that, and then I put the hat in the box. Just the hat in the box, guys. Just the hat. And that's it. So hats like that, I ship out in a box. Very rarely do I ship a hat in a poly mailer. Is that what it is? Colostrilum? I can tell you exactly what it is. I can tell you exactly what it is. It is called Coccidia. Coccidia? Coccidia? I don't know. Coccidia. Let's get back to eBay. Make sure I send this to the right person. This is going to, yep, right person. Last sale was another bad birdie. You guys know the deal with these, and then I'll talk to you guys about Autopotcher. And we had a couple other, 3134, another Autopotcher sale. It sent out an offer, someone accepted it while I was sleeping. She is very cute. The dog is very cute. She's just naughty. Too bad for those, too bad those Nikes weren't Roger Federer. Elliot, yes, those blade collars. Guys, if you find Nike polo shirts and they have an RF, Roger Federer, they go for big money. Tell Bearded to not call me. They go for big money, like $70 minimum usually. Do you have a profit limit that you use when going? Oh yeah, Southern. My bad. I gotta answer your question. Totally glad you stayed in here before I do anything else. Okay, so retail arbitrage. That's a good question. So I'll always, if I'm thrifting a lot of stuff, I won't necessarily think about retail arbitrage. Unless there's a big sale going on that I know about, then I'll go to it. But if I'm running low on inventory or something, then I'll go hunting more for retail arbitrage. I'm always looking online for online arbitrage. For example, those polos I bought for $20. I've been selling them for about $45 on average. So 20 into 45. I at least, so I guess the retail arbitrage, after all said and done, I want to at least make $20 per item profit. That's my goal with online arbitrage. So with online arbitrage and probably retail, I want to make $20 profit minimum on the items. That's usually where I'm at on that stuff, because you're spending up. If I'm like, I want to make $10 profit on an item, I don't want to do that. I don't want to put $25 into an item that I'm going to make $10 profit on. I'd rather put $5 into an item like a Polo Ralph Lauren that I'll make $10 profit on. That's a lot of that's a lot of money wrapped up when you buy, 100 or 200 of the shirts. Getting ready to go thrifting. Go to your happy place. Happy Gilmore. Go to your happy place. Go to your happy place. Let's go. Arizona yesterday, I did an all-day thrift. Totally my happy place. Don't care to talk about taxes, but curious on that, so I figured I'd ask. Do you still need to log miles if you just write off gas instead? Talk to your advisor. So, Josh, what you normally do is just write off miles. So miles, they usually per mile at this like 64 cents a gallon last year, but it includes wear and tear on your car. So you write off the miles, that includes taxes and wear and tear on your car. So like brakes and all that stuff. I like the new IG posts. Thanks, Audra. I like those too. I texted Wayne. I said, don't be jealous of my post. I like them. All right. People are raving about Prime Lister's new rapid post feature or something like that. I use Autopotcher at the moment. Don't know if they are planning on coming out with anything like that. List Perfectly is $20 cheaper a month. So I'm wondering what you may know. I don't know. I do know that all the platforms List Perfectly, Prime Lister, Autoposher, Vindu, Box something. They all are competing with each other. So I think they're all gonna end up copying each other. Like, oh, they have this, we're gonna get that. They have this, and then they're gonna all have pretty much the same thing, and it's gonna be like, who's gonna be able to price the cheapest? That's what's gonna happen, I think. Prime Lister, they don't have automatic sales detection. That's a big thing for me about Prime Lister. They reached out too. 67 cents for 2024 per gallon or per mile. So that's pretty good. Autoposture is awesome about fixing any problems you have or answering any questions. Oh, for sure. Very fast. I purchased Puma pants that say sample. They're new with tags and cannot find anything on them. Do you think it's a violation to sell on eBay? I'm not going to say, but I've sold sample pieces on eBay plenty of times before, shoes or other things. So I think you'll be okay. Autoposture saves me loads of time. For sure. Okay. Let's go over there. I forget the question, but Southern US, another question. What's your most predicted brand to get hot again? Good question. I think about that all the time. I'm always thinking ahead. Just like the market is always thinking ahead. We always have to think, what's going to be? That's why I'm always trying new things out. New items, new things. I don't know. I honestly feel like the vintage t-shirt stuff will always be good for the really, really rare ones. But I think that the common things like the NASCAR prints and all that stuff, I think that's going to start coming down. It's not going to be, nothing stays high forever. I think that trend's going to fall off. I think the Kuji trend and all that's going to fall off. Again, the 1% is always going to be good in any collectible. So in any desirable niche, anywhere there's that 1%. For example, if you guys know Lalique. Lalique is a type of glass crystal that was collected very highly in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s. It's not popular anymore. But they started making Lalique way, way, way back in like 1920 or the teens. And if you find those ones from really, really early with the early signatures and the early stamps, those are that 1% that will always have a collector. The other ones that are newer have just plummeted in price. Do I find Jinko jeans? I have, Amy, but I don't find it very often. Viore brand is hot. Oh, for sure. Viore is super hot. Snoop Dogg says hi forever. What's up, Casey? Casey, what'd you say? Snoop Dogg stays high forever. He sure does stay high forever. What did I say that would make you say that, though? Facts. Okay. Let's go over. Real quick. I remember one question. I remember one question that I got, and then we can go from there. So we're over here on Autoposture. So this is what it's going to look like. The one question people asked me earlier was they're confused with the pricing. Sorry if I'm loud, but they're confused with the pricing. So we'll go over to pricing. It can be confusing because you see 25, a 35, a 20, and a 69, a 20, and a 39. Okay. So on my YouTube, I talked about it, but for automation, if you're just using the automation tool for Poshmark, so that shares, follows, relists, send offers, if you're only on Poshmark and no other platform, you'll be paying $25 a month for just Poshmark. If you're doing automation on the other platforms, so eBay, Recreates, offers, all those things, this is what I had for forever, $35 a month. So this is the one that's going to send out offers, Recreates, all those sort of things on Poshmark, eBay, Depop, Mercari. Okay, that's the automation tool. Then you have the cross lister. So if you don't want to do the automation, which you need to do automation, if you have Poshmark and all that, don't get a cross lister and not have automation. This can work with other cross listers too, by the way. And then cross listing is like this one right here. This is $40 a month, and you get 750 cross list credits. So you can get just a cross listing, 750 credits. So if you import your items from eBay, everything's in Autoposture, and I'll show you. So if I wanted to cross list this Viore over to here, that's 1 credit. So this is me cross listing it over to Poshmark in real time. So right there from eBay to Poshmark, I just cross-listed that Viore. So now this is live over on Poshmark. That's 1 credit. Now I'm going to go back to the pricing. So that would be your 1 out of 750 credits. So if you crosses it to Mercari, Poshmark, and Depop, that's 3 credits. This is what I have, the bundle. So I do the automation and I do the cross-listing. And then because I'm full-time and I list so many items, I do the extra $20 a month. So I'm paying $89.99 a month. So I have to pay $89.99 a month, but that gets me the cross-listing and the full automation. So hopefully that helped you out. I'm going to see if there's any more questions in regards to Autoposher. What's up, Casey? Nothing stays high forever. Oh, nothing stays high forever except for Snoop Dogg. That's true. All right. I like that. My bad. That does make sense. I love it, Casey. Casey coming in with the jokes. Let's go. So it's per item. Yep. I was confused by the credits. Thank you. Yep. Hopefully that helped you out. Now, that's how much it costs. Again, if they can't see it, but if you go to Source Up Finds, it's super rudimentary. You can see that there is $5 off Autoposher right there. So I'll show them to. So right here, like earlier people are asking, what do I use for Amazon products, Autoposher, people are not whatnot, there's $15 free, all that sort of stuff. And then my eBay store, if you want to see my pictures and all that sort of stuff, it's on there too. So there is that. What's up, everybody? So hopefully that answered your questions. I'm going to flip you guys around. Can you hold the microphone while you talk to us? The microphone's right there. Oh, I can't know, AZ. Becca, what'd you say? Is Autoposher worth the price? Felix, you don't sell clothing, so I don't know. Bearded says it is. Does the credit just hit you once or every time it relists and automatically? Casey, that's a good question. I don't know exactly. I've never gone over my cross-listing credits, and I list 15 to 20 items a day and cross-list that many items a day. So I've never gone over that. I couldn't do $70 a month right now. So which piece is most important? I have 100 listings. Okay. So Stephanie, you do you. The automation's important. Okay, so for $35 a month, you do the automation. You're sending out offers on Poshmark. Are you cross-listed on the Poshmark? Stephanie, where are your items listed? And then we'll go from there. Does Autoposher have an app or Google only? It does have an app. So there's an app right there. Everything is user-friendly, just like on the website. So I'm going to click on there. And I can get into my dashboard and look at all my stuff just like an app, and I can change anything. So I can get in here. It looks just like the website, but more user-friendly because it's like an app. So I can get in there and change everything. It doesn't use credits to relist. There you go, D-Rod. D-Rod answered that for us. Some, but lazy about it. About half are cross-listed. Okay. So I'm watching needing to switch to store on eBay, and I'm stressing over it. Don't, Paula. Don't stress over it. We'll talk about it. Okay. Stephanie, this is what I'm going to say. Okay. You get Autoposher. Okay. You get $5 off for the first month, and then you get a $7 free trial. So bring down the price a little bit. And I bet you if you spend a day cross-listing all your items and then having all the delist, relist, and the offers up and running, I bet you within a week, you'll make that money back. I bet you within a week, you'll make that money back because you'll be making more sales than you normally would. You'll be making that money back. I can almost guarantee it. If you have 100 items, think about it. Then you're going to put 100 items on Poshmark, so that's almost 200. 100 items on Mercari. There's 100 items on Depop. You have 400 items out on the internet for people to look at because people don't go from platform to platform. They're stuck on certain platforms. I didn't know they had an app. Thanks for informing me. Yep. Oh, the app. So the app, if you follow Autoposture on Instagram, it shows you how to make it into an app. It's not in the app store. You can make it into an app. It's like, it takes 15 seconds. It's just like press this button, do this button, drag it here, you're done. Make the app. I've got good items too. I'm picky. I bet you're right, sir. I'm telling you, Stephanie, if I'm wrong, cancel it. It's like Netflix. If you're not watching it, cancel it. But it's also a write-off at the end of the year, so make sure you write it off. All right. Flipping Nurse. I made my money back in the day. Yeah. I literally made I only sold on eBay. So I would have had 16 items total sell over the past 2 days. But because I sell on Mercari, Depop, and Poshmark, I sold an extra 8. So I sold an extra 8 items, which pretty much paid for Autoposture in the last 2 days. All right, guys, I've got to go take pictures, and that's that. I appreciate you guys being on here. Again, I have a video on Autoposture on YouTube if you want a little more in-depth stuff. But other than that, as far as your eBay store, you want to get in Autoposture, you want to get it where it makes sense for you financially. Will an eBay store cost more than you listing stuff? Or will an eBay store help you save money because you get a certain amount of insertion fees for free? So, and also with eBay stores, you can run sales and promotions and stuff like that and give coupons and all those sorts of things. I couldn't cross-list unless I brought the cross-lister on for a free trial. I couldn't cross-list unless I bought the cross-lister on the free trial. Okay, you couldn't cross-list unless you bought the cross-lister on a free trial. Got you. Yeah, I'm not sure. I just remember when it came out, I got it. What if I have a bunch of manually cross-listed things on Poshmark already? How will Autoposture handle that? Easy. So what you do is you go into Autoposture, you enter in your username and password for all of the programs, Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, everything. I'll show you really quick. This will be the last thing we do before we leave. Quit looking at me. Stop looking at me. Okay. Much better. Okay. Right before we leave, we'll go over there real quick. I'll show you this. Autoposture. Doop. Okay, so there's the pricing. I'm going to go over to my inventory, which is my cross-lister. What you're going to do is hit this resync button. When you resync this button, it will import all your items from all your stores. So if you have some things on Poshmark or some things on eBay and maybe 2 things on Depop, it will import every single item from the stores. So I'm resyncing everything. So it's syncing everything right now. It's also going to sync in any of the items that I cross-listed or that I listed on eBay this morning. So it's importing my items. Takes a little bit of time, like less than maybe a couple minutes. And that's that. So we'll go over and talk. I've got good items too. Thanks, man. Okay, so there you go. It listed 11 items this morning. I'm going to go to my inventory. So everything got pulled in from eBay because that's where my items are cross-listed. Now, if I want to cross-list an item, I just hit that button right there. And if I want to, I can go through here and make sure everything's all right. But I've done it enough times that it's good. Everything's already filled out. The description, the size, the price, everything. All I do is hit list, and it's done. Same thing on Mercari and Depop. So I highly recommend listing stuff on eBay first because it's easier. Everything gets already filled out. Everything's filled out. Weight, everything. List, done. Don't forget to verify. So you'll see this little tag right here. It says verify. It will verify once you list it. So see this little verify thing right here? This little orange thing will go away once I list that item onto the other platforms. So that orange tab will go away. For me, it goes away once I list it. See, that tab's gone. I know a lot of you guys are like, what? But yeah, it goes away once I list it to the other items to verify it. Yeah. Is it cloud-based? I honestly, I don't know. That'd be a good question for an Autoposture. But that's it, guys. I'm going to head out. I'll see y'all later. Peace. All right, everyone over here. Appreciate you guys. Hopefully you got something out of it. Mercari is weird because you don't have to factor in Sid Mashburn pants. Yeah, I don't know about those. So it matches up the listings for me. Yep, it'll match it up. Bye, Spencer on live TikTok. All right, Spencer's on live on TikTok. All right, go over on TikTok and shoot. I should have sent people over to her. That's right. Spencer out west is over on TikTok live.